Wizards of the West Coast. Tapping out, slinging spells. I hate your deck. Each episode, we highlight a new Commander deck that you get to see pop off in a glorious fashion. We show up, sling spells, and have fun. Now meet our players for this episode.
What's up, everyone? It's Lynch from I Hate Your Deck, ready for some more spice with some amazing people. I got 2 Patreons and the friend who got me into Commander. And as always, I love playing Paper Magic with my friends.
What's going on, guys? My name is Daniel. Back at it again and play some more Magic with beautiful people. Hopefully to cause some amazing salty times.
Yeah, hey, it's Jason, back again. Yeah, just looking forward to just goblins.
Goblins.
He told me when he first was in Magic, he goes, I just like goblins.
Oh shit, that's a lot of goblins.
Goblins.
What's up, guys? It's Kevin. I'm back. Happy to be here. It's the weekend, playing some Magic with my buddies.
McLovin.
Like, I got the beanie and the jacket. Go! Well, let's go into the Rule Zero conversations. We all know there's a new bracket system at Wizards, so we'll also talk about the bracketing. This is a bracket 3 deck. Cloud X Soldier. He's 2 generic red, green, white human soldier mercenary. Haste when he enters. Attach up to 1 target equipment you control to it. So ideally, I've casted some artifacts before I cast him. It's sad if it's the opposite way. Whenever Cloud attacks, draw a card for each equipped attacking creature you control. Then, if Cloud has 7 or greater, create 2 treasure tokens. So if I need mana, Voltron strategy ends up being the one you choose. If you want card draw, spread the love to the other creatures and attack with them. And Cloud being able to auto-attach equipment is never a bad thing, and as you know, there's a lot of equipment that does that too, like Hammer and Azan and other stuff that will enable some shenanigans. Equipment shenanigans, and in Boros especially, there's a lot of equipment shenanigans to be had. And then with green, there's some fun auras.
Please don't hit me with Colossus Hammer.
No, he definitely is gonna hit someone with Colossus Hammer.
There's a lot of fun big artifacts in here that you will see. What instantly makes the Cloud deck a bracket 3 is the Game Changer Ancient Tomb in the deck to help me hopefully get to Cloud on turn 4. There's 4 tutors, a Stoneforge Mystic, Fighter Class, Kelm the Fey-Blooded, which also flips to the Bright Boon, and Urza's Saga. It's definitely a bracket 3 deck, but I chose not to just like throw in other like game changers like Jessica's Will's not in here. I wanted to see some fun diversity with the deck. I think it's been fun to just like get a bunch of equipment out there.
So what I'm bringing today is the Jolly Balloonman for 1 red white legendary creature human clown with haste. I can pay 1, tap it, create a token that's a copy of another target creature I control, except it's a 1/1 red balloon creature in addition to its other colors and types, and it has flying and haste. I sacrifice it at the beginning of the next end step, activate only as a sorcery. The Jolly Balloon Man wants to copy his friends by making them into little balloon copies. I put a lot of ETBs in this deck that when they come in, draw a card, they leave, draw a card. You know, things like Impact Tremors also in the deck. I can also swing out in the air because they are flyers with haste, but they're only 1/1s. So that's pretty much the name of the game, where he's a power 1/4, so he has a little bit of a booty. A clown with a booty. Who'd have thought? It says it's a bracket 3. I have 0 game changers in this deck, but I do have some tutor cards. I have Idyllic Tutor, a Steel Shaper's Gift, Gamble, Imperial Recruiter, and Recruiter of the Guard. Those are my 5 tutors. They're not the best tutors, except for Gamble is probably the only like really good one. But besides that, the deck is pretty straightforward, making copies.
So bracket 2, you can have few tutors, but if you have a game changer, you're 3.
A few is a 3.
Exactly.
Because it's restricted tutor versus unrestricted tutor. So I brought back Auntie Wort, good old Auntie Wort. 2, 1 black, 1 red for a Goblin Shaman. She's got Fear, which will be relevant this game. So that's fun since there's nobody's running black. So as long as you don't have artifact creatures, we're good. Beginning of my upkeep, can return a target Garblin card from my graveyard to my hand.
You said Garblin.
Garblin.
Garble.
Garble me, matey. Garble the Goblin.
It's this bracket 2. We're just running 2 Goblin tutors. So the Recruiter and the Matron. Otherwise, there's no game changers, no nothing.
Old school card. A lot of old school cards. How many cards from the 90s in there?
Oh, I don't know. There's some weird ones.
I still love your Goblin Assassin card.
Yeah, I love Goblin. It's good.
When you get Goblin Assassin and he has 28 goblins, 28 flipping coins, and you lose your whole board, and he just sacks goblins, you're like,
That's not fun.
And then otherwise, the game plan's mostly just goblin stuff. I don't do anything to really abuse Auntie Wort. It's just, you end up killing a lot of goblins. You get stuff back. It's fun.
Value town.
Yeah.
And so this deck, when I first started out into Commander, I was like, so you don't want to kill things, you want to just exile. Like, killing doesn't work in Magic. They come back.
Can I request you read the flavor text?
Sure.
Oh, please.
For Auntie always knows which berries to lick, which skin to trick, and what to do when either goes wrong.
Wait, what?
Yeah, read that first line again. Talk about
Auntie
licking
always
berries.
knows which berries to lick, which kitchen to trick, and what to do when either goes wrong. Oh, I wonder if you're tripping or dying to berry your lick. What are you bringing today, McLovin?
I brought Sergeant John Benton. This is a Doctor Who commander. I'll be honest with you guys, I don't know anything about Doctor Who. Sergeant John Benton, he's cool. He's a military guy. He has a walkie-talkie and a helicopter. He costs a generic, a green, and a plains. He is a 2/4 with trample and haste, and he has an ability called Share Intelligence. Whenever Sergeant John Benton deals combat damage to a player, me and that player each draw that many cards. Kind of a Voltron thing going on. I'm trying to make John big and hit you, and then we both draw a bunch of cards. You know, like, nobody really likes taking damage, but like, maybe it's not so bad if I hit you for 5 and we draw 5 cards.
That could be political. Give me the card drop. Maybe we can deal with his goblin menace.
Exactly. Got, you know, a bunch of combat tricks in here, you know, so be careful what happens after you declare blockers. Sergeant John Benton is a bracket 2 deck. I have no game changers, no mass land denial, no extra turns. I have a single tutor. It's Urza Saga and no 2-card combos. That being said, I tried to make it kind of a beater, and I think it's more in the spirit of a 3.
Hey, if you can support our channel, consider joining our Patreon. It's what allows us to keep bringing you content. We hope to go weekly, but the only way we can go to weekly was with your support. Plus, you get access to deck lists, you get to play in the Discord with us. That's how I met these two, was from being patrons, playing in the Discord. One of the benefits of being a patron is we're also running a Patreon Precon League where we have a small budget where we do $5 a month and 5 slots. The budget stacks, the slots don't, so that we keep a fair, balanced, fun Precon League. So if you want to have fun jamming some Precons and updating, come join in. You can join at any time, and we have a bunch of different things to help make sure you're caught up to where everyone else is. And that's the fun part about being part of our community, is being able to jam games and have fun and upgrade some decks together. We think that's pretty fun.
I hate your deck.
Let's roll to see who goes first.
The roll of the century.
4.
3.
2.
Damn.
You know what? I'll take second.
Scoop it and swoop it.
You doing your turn? You're into the beginning of the game? All right, never mind.
We'll just play a Blood Crypt. Table's yours.
Draw my card.
Coward.
Play a mountain. I'll tap for 1. I'll cast a Skull Clamp.
Kill him.
And I will pass my turn after the Skull
I don't
Clamp.
like Skull Clamp. Upkeep, draw. Good luck, have fun.
Heck yeah.
Oh yeah. I will also be a coward and play a tap Sacred Foundry and pass.
Draw a card. I'm gonna play a Marsh Flats. I will hurt myself. Tap and crack and sack. Surveil land and pass.
I think every game I play with you, you search for Surveil on turn 1.
Best turn 1 search. Change my mind.
Play a mountain. That's it. Yeah, table's yours.
For sure. Untap, keep draw. Play a Plains. For 2 mana, let's tap these 2. I'm going to cast everyone's fear, especially nowadays. The Fear of Missing Out is an enchantment creature nightmare. When Fear of Missing Out enters, I discard a card, then draw a card. Let's discard an Icewind Stalwart.
I have
draw
him in a couple of my...
And it has Delirium. Whenever Fear of Missing Out attacks the first time each turn, if there are 4 more card types among cards in my graveyard, untap that target creature. After this phase, there is an additional combat phase. After that, I'm going to pass my turn.
I'm just gonna do my Surveil trigger real quick. Put it in the graveyard. It's a Land of Warehouse.
You passed?
Yes, I did.
Untap, upkeep, draw. Command Tower. Boros colors. Fighter class. Enchantment. When it ETBs, search your library for an equipment card. Reveal it, put it in your hand, then shuffle. If that resolves, I will do that.
Cool.
Okay. Because you always got to ask permission to see if your card resolves. For those who are new to Magic, I'm going to go get Hammer Azan, I think. So that goes to hand. That's my turn, man.
I will untap, no upkeep triggers, draw a card, play a Plains from my land, and then I will cast a Jeweled Lotus for free.
You know what's funny? I almost thought you were going to say...
Did I say Jeweled
Yes,
Lotus?
yeah, you did.
I haven't seen one of them in
I
years.
miss you, Jeweled Lotus.
Now I know when Magic players like, back when Mana Burn was a thing, it's like, oh, back when Dockside, Jewel Lotus, and Mana Crypt were a thing.
I miss my
I
Jewel
haven't heard
Lotus.
that name in years.
Yes, so you played a Lotus
I'm
Petal.
gonna cast a Lotus Petal for
Lotus
free.
Petal, not to be confused
be
with Jewel
confused.
Lotus.
Jewel Lotus.
And then we're gonna sack it for a green, a white, and a colorless. Cast Sergeant John. Who wants to draw the first set of cards? Any volunteers?
Hey, I like cards.
He raised his hand first.
It's true.
All right, dude. Coming at you for 2 with haste.
Take 2.
2 commander damage, and then When that hits, me and you are both going to draw 2 cards.
I just figure he might get way bigger later, so I'd rather take the beats now.
It's possible. And just remember that when you cast your first removal spell, you know? Okay, I'm going to go to the end of my turn. 7, 8, I have too many. I'm going to discard a card. Let me discard a...
Even though I knew when he said
Compliments.
Jewel Lotus, it wasn't a Jewel Lotus. I knew it was a Lotus Petal.
Move to turn 3, draw.
You definitely made my heart drop when you
I'll
said
play
Jewel.
Dragon Skull Summit. Comes into play untapped because I got a mountain. Cast Bogart Shenanigans for 3. Whenever another goblin is put into the graveyard from play, you may have Bogart Shenanigans deal 1 damage to a target player.
Shenanigans.
This guy's
That
already
was in
up
the
to
original, like,
shenanigans.
let the shenanigans continue if I hate your deck. Shenanigans.
Because Lorwyn is great. All right, table's yours.
Cool. Upkeep, draw. I'll play a Battle Forge, my land for turn. Do you want to draw cards?
Do I want to draw cards?
Yeah. You want to draw cards?
Sure.
Cool. Because we felt left out because you
Yeah.
gave him cards.
Trust me, everybody's going to get a chance.
It's true, but I'm going to tap for 3. I'm going to cast a Cursed Mirror. It's an artifact. I can tap it out of red, but as it enters the battlefield, I may have it become a target of any creature on the battlefield until their turn, except it has haste. I'm going to target Sergeant Johnson.
All right.
I'm going to go to combat. It's a Halo reference. I'm going to swing at you with his copy of Commander, and I'm going to keep the FOMO. I'm going to hit you with the FOMO. Kevin?
3.
2.
Oh, 2. I can't block. I'll take
Yes.
2.
All right.
So,
Then we draw.
yes. You draw 2, I will draw 2.
Okay.
Pass the turn.
Untap, upkeep, draw. Wooded Foothills, tap it, crack it, sack it, lose a life. You gotta tap it before you crack it, and then you sack it. All
Well,
right,
you
Taiga. Taiga, uppercut. All right, I'll tap 3. Kootzil, Malin Exemplar. Love this card. Cat Warrior, your opponents can't cast spells during your turn. Whenever one or more creatures you control with power greater than the base power deals combat damage to a player, draw a card. Did I pass the turn?
Untap, draw a card.
6, 7, 8. I gotta discard. I will discard this mountain.
Yeah, let's play a Savannah for a land. Let's tap 1 for a Soul Ring. And then... Alright, let's move to combat. Tell you what, man. John doesn't hold a grudge. Alright, man, coming at you for a 2/4 John on the ground with trample.
Well, I don't have any blockers, so I will have to take it.
Oh, wait, no blockers? Stand by.
Oh, no blocks.
I am going to tap a green and cast Embiggen. So until the end of turn, target non-brushwag creature gets +1/+1 for each super type, card type, and subtype it has. So help me out with this. Card type, creature. Super type, legendary.
Yep.
Other types are human, soldier. +4/+4.
Yep.
He would actually hit you for 6.
Each subtype, card type, and subtype it has.
I respect it. It's
Of
pretty cool.
super type.
So I take 6 commander damage?
So you can
Yes,
draw
sir.
6 cards.
I will draw 6. You have the
We're
sword.
both
right?
going to draw 6.
Basically gave me a new hand.
6.
Nuts.
So much things to do now.
Second main phase, pay a green, 2 colorless, cast Azusa, Lost but Seeking. So I can play 2 additional lands on each of my turns.
Ouch.
Play a Yavimaya.
We all have force. That's relevant to me.
Yeah, I'm helping out. What can I say?
Oh.
And I'll play an Arid Mesa. I will pass the turn, see how many cards I have in my hand. 3, 4, 7, 8. I have 8. I'm going to ditch a Path of Ancestry.
So now all lands are also forests, right?
Yes.
Yep.
Cool. Azith.
That is a forest and a maze.
Yeah, it is. All right.
Cloud doesn't
So
have
let's
good
cycle the Forgotten Cave. Pay 1 red. Draw a card.
He's the only one representing North Cal here.
We'll cast Goblin Recruiter.
Oh, the good recruiter version.
Yeah. So get to search for any number of goblin cards, reveal them, shuffle, and then put those on top.
1 red, 1 colorless.
wizard a barge?
Any number of goblins.
Yep.
Well, just a 1/1 that gives you so much for any number. So you just get to pick all your favorite ones.
Yeah.
And now you have your new top.
Yeah, but it's balanced because you don't want to put 10 goblins on top
Yeah.
unless you have a way to deal with 10 of them, you know? I'm sure he'll find a way.
He knows how to deal with whatever he puts up there. So you're grabbing 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Accidentally plays a fetch land. Oh, no, I'm kidding.
I was thinking of a way to make him shuffle. Like, I'm trying to think of a way.
What happens if you opposition agent that thing? Does that work?
What, that thing?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Could you just pull all the goblins out of his deck?
They all go to exile.
Or they go to, you could just exile every goblin.
Every single
in his
goblin
deck.
out of his deck. It just destroys that deck.
So we got Goblin King, Krenko, the Mob Boss, Gem Palm Incinerator, Frog Tosser Banneret, Goblin Assassin, Muxus, and a Bogart Mob.
All right.
All friendly little guys.
And then you get to put them however you want on
Yes.
top in the order. Nice.
Who's got the mill card?
Let's go. I usually do, but
Not this
uh,
deck.
All right, table drawers.
Tap. Let's draw. Oh, perfect. A land. Exactly what I needed.
Where's the Altar of Brood?
I'm gonna play a Sun Below Verge.
Eighth or Drifty.
Be a balloon person, aren't we? We came here to be balloons. Let's cast a Jolly Balloonman. Legendary creature, human clown with haste. I could pay 1, tap it, create a token that's a copy of another target creature I control, except it's a 1/1 red balloon creature in addition to its other colors and types, and it's flying in haste. I sack it at the beginning of the next end step.
In response to the cast of that, I'm just going to sack my fetch land and lose a life and go get a plains.
Okay.
Did I scare you though a little bit?
I'm gonna pay 1. I'm gonna tap the Balloon Man. So he's gonna blow out a copy of Fear Missing Out. So a 1/1 Fear Missing Out enters the battlefield. Whenever it enters the battlefield, I discard a card, then I may draw a card. So I'm gonna discard planes, draw a card. Now it has a 1/1 with haste. I have a feeling everything you just put on top is gonna destroy us. So I gotta swing at you with the 1/1 flying haste.
Oh, okay.
So you should take 1 damage.
Trigger. This is the copy of what?
The Fear Missing Out. For some turn, if there's not 4 more types, I only have 2.
Okay, so it doesn't trigger.
Yeah, nothing triggers off the FOMO. Then I go main phase 2. I'm gonna pay 1. I'm gonna equip the Skull Clamp to the balloon. I'm gonna pop it.
Draw 2 cards.
Yeah, it's gonna hit the graveyard, and I'll draw 2 cards. I have a lot of cards to discard. Yeah, I'm gonna pass.
And was that your turn 4?
You're welcome for those cards.
I do have Delirium now.
Draw 6 was gas.
Here in Mesa. 4. You guys saw it, you know it was coming. The hammer. Hammer time will auto-equip if it resolves.
Works for me.
I have no response.
When hammering is on or another equipment enters the battlefield under your control, you may attach that equipment to target creature you control. Equipped creature gets +2/+0 and has indestructible. And then normally it's an equipped 4, but we were able to get rid of that with its ETB. I was able to tap this for green without sacking it because of your wonderful
Shouts out.
Yavamaya. Shout out to the Yavamaya homes. I want to draw cards, so I'm going to come at you, Kevin, for 5.
I'm not going to toss a Azusa under
I
the
don't
bus.
think you're tossing Azusa.
We're eating that.
I thought so. Because he'll totally throw the recruiter. He doesn't need the recruiter anymore. And he can recruit the reoccur recruiter. Whenever one or more creatures you control with power greater than space, its power is greater because the +2/+0, I will draw a card.
Nice.
It's your turn, ship it.
All right, Jason, it's time to have the discussion.
I have exactly 7
there's
cards.
Yeah.
Do you want to draw cards or?
Do I want to draw cards?
Yeah.
I would want to draw 2 cards.
Yeah, but I would like to draw more than 2 cards.
Then no.
Okay.
Then you gotta look elsewhere, and then maybe.
Well, he has
Or
a
maybe I don't want you to draw any cards.
he has a Maze of it, dog.
Yeah.
So untap.
Maybe we can draw 2 cards, or you can draw no cards.
Oh, now I'm being trying to make a deal, and now I'm being threatened. I'm going to play my first land, a forest. Play my second land, a Cathedral of War. It comes in tapped, and it has Exalted. So whenever a creature I control attacks alone, that creature gets +1/+1 until end of turn. I'm going to send Benton at you, sir, for 3.
For 3? Sure, I'll take the 3.
No blockers.
No blockers.
I don't appreciate being threatened.
Okay.
So we're gonna try to make it a little bigger. We're gonna do a white and a colorless for Wing It. For an instant, target creature gets +2/+2, put a flying counter on it, and I scry 1.
Okay.
Flying counter, it's gonna be the I hate your deck dice.
Uh-huh.
And then we're gonna scry 1. Put that on top still. So now it is a 5/5.
And I can still maze, though, right?
Of course.
Yeah, we'll maze him.
Okay, in response to Maze,
Target attacking creature becomes untapped. This creature neither deals nor receives combat damage.
tap
Yeah.
a green, 2 colorless here for Tyvar's Stand. Target creature I control gets +X/+X, X is 2, and hexproof and indestructible until end of turn. So now I believe if I did my math right, he's a 7.
Tyvar's Stand gives hexproof.
Okay.
Maze goes to Maze it, doesn't have it,
That's
right?
fine.
Because he had announced the target.
Yeah.
And then the other spells also resolving.
So it'll be 7, and then we draw 7 cards though.
7 total? Okay.
Because it's 3 from Exalted,
Yeah.
+2 for the other one, 5, and then X was 2 here. 2.
I will remember these things.
I just hope you remember drawing 7 cards too, because that seemed fun.
Remember the good
new
times.
It's a new hand.
He's like, remember the
2,
good times.
Boo, the Jukabug.
Second main phase, I will tap Yavimaya for a crop rotation. As an additional cost, I sack a land. I'm gonna sack a forest, and I'm gonna go find my reliquary tower.
I'm about to say, if you're real, you would be to strip mine.
For my third land for the turn from Azusa, I will play my command tower, pay a white for Mom. Mother of Ruins. I can tap her if target creature I control gains protection from the color of my choice. Tap a green for Wild Growth on my Savannah. Enchant land. Whenever enchanted land is tapped for mana, it makes an extra green. Yeah, that's fine. I will tap this for a green and a white. Tap this for a colorless for Dueling Grounds. Old school enchantment. No more than one creature can attack each turn. No more than one creature can block each turn.
Cool. Yeah, draw.
He's majestic.
That was
with
like
his
high
draws.
noon draw.
Drop a mountain. So then we'll pay 4 for a Bogart mob. I got a champion, a goblin. Enters into play. Sacrifice unless you remove another goblin you control from the game. When this card leaves play, return that goblin to play.
He's got the Boggart mob doing Boggart shenanigans.
Yep. Oop. Now I'm going to go to the end of my turn. I got to discard a million cards.
Untap, upkeep, draw. Then my land for turn.
This is so good.
Play a plateau. I know, I wish I had an Azusa. I have so many. 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's cast Irajo, Frontier Mentor. Legendary creature, Core Advisor. When it enters the battlefield, I get a 1/1 red mercenary creature token with tap. Target creature I control gets +1/+0 to end a turn. Activate only in sorcery. Whenever I activate an ability that targets a creature or player, copy that ability. You may choose new targets for the copy. Time to copy some balloon stuff. Pay 1 mana. I'm gonna activate the Jolly Balloonman. I'm gonna copy Fear of Missing Out, but it triggers twice because of my Frontier Mentor. So I get 2 copies. They're 1/1s with flying and haste. 2 ETBs of Fear of Missing Out. I'll discard a card, then draw a card. So I'll discard a Charming Scoundrel, draw a card. Then I'll discard a Ocelot Pride, draw a card. Then I'll go to my combat.
Only one thing can attack for Dueling Grounds.
Oh, that's right. Well, it's a 1/1 flyer, so Kevin, you drew a lot of cards, but I gotta put you down to 30.
Can't block it, Chief.
Hit you with 1 in the air, that's it. Just a little balloon tapping you.
Just a poke.
Like those Disneyland balloons, they're the plastic and the balloons inside. Those are scary.
Just hit me in the head a little bit.
Hit you at the dollar store.
The dollar store balloons. Then I'll go to my main phase 2. I will pay 1. I'll attach the skull clamp to my tapped balloon. I'll pop it, draw 2 cards. And then I will go to my end step. My other balloon will die, and then I will have to go down to hand size. And after that, I'll pass my turn.
Okay, untap. Draw 1 lonely card. I will lose 2 life, shock in my temple.
Like a little it balloon, a little red one.
I think we do need to. She does not have haste, and you just cast
Can't
her.
use her yet.
Yeah.
Your problem.
Generous gift, the Azusa.
That seems good. Blow her up. I get a elephant.
You get a 3/3 elephant.
Elefinto.
I feel like I got my use out of her.
The scariness of how much card you're
You
drawing
don't
and
want-
reliquary,
you
and
don't
you'll
want
just
to
have the
draw them
endless.
free.
I really probably should have done it last turn, but I got greedy and I went for the hammer instead of blowing it up last turn. Well, I kind of also like sometimes you don't know what else might
That's true.
come
Yeah.
on the
I
battlefield.
feel like I kind of stopped something very evil from happening over here last turn.
You slowed it down.
Well, yeah.
I mean, I didn't mind the one
Yeah.
thing. I was like, well, I got an indestructible blocker.
So only-
Yeah, I was like, this is not
So
terrible.
only 1 creature can attack.
Yes.
And only 1 creature can block.
Tap 2, cast Robe of the Stars. Equipped creature gets +0/+3. It's 1 colorless to equip, and 1 colorless and a white to have it phase out. To, ideally save yourself from trauma. The hammer will let this then auto attach to Kutzel. So Kutzel is now a 5/6. So I now have a 5/6 indestructible.
So you
I
have
will
that
pass
maze
the
of it.
turn
Oh.
Ooh.
from a white spell.
Draw a card. All right, first land for turn. We'll play a forest.
Hopefully your only land. Hopefully we've stopped that.
I'm going to swing this guy at you. I have a strong suspicion it's about to get mazed, but let's see. It's going to be a 2/4 Flying John at you.
You have priorities. You can let him.
Nice. I don't want you guys drawing cards.
He said,
Why do I want you drawing cards?
I don't know.
So if the guy who's ahead? No.
with a reliquary tower right now.
6.
You only have 6?
Yeah.
What happened? I thought you had a bunch.
Well,
He played them all.
When most of your
Look at his lands. He played everything.
when you're dropping 3 lands per turn, and most of your cards are like 2-mana combat tricks, they go through quick. You know.
It's all on your
I
board.
will pay a green for an Arboreal Grazer. That's how we're going to get to a second land this turn. When he enters, he's a 0/3. When he enters, I can put a land from my hand on the battlefield tapped. Wooded Foothills.
At least it's tapped.
That's so much land load.
Here's 11. Turn 5.
And a Soul Ring. Spicy. If only I had a nuclear bomb. We're already past combat. I'll pass the
You
turn.
said it.
With no game.
We are play a mountain. Okay, let's pay 2 to cycle the Gem Palm Incinerator to have it deal X damage to a target creature, which X equal the number of goblins in play. It's just him. So do 1 to that.
I'll tap her to
Yes,
give
you will.
herself protection.
To draw a card.
He
Okay.
wants to blow out my commander. He really didn't like when I made him. Most people love drawing 7. He was not a fan.
He messed his whole game plan. He had to like dump half of them.
Yep. Yep.
John's gonna die. It's all right.
We'll do.
He has haste.
No. Maybe somebody else has answers or cares about him. I want to draw a card.
Oh.
I'm just gonna play Goblin Chieftain.
Okay.
Goblins he has haste. Other goblins I control get +1/+1 and have haste. Table is yours.
Do what you gotta do.
You're not gonna like it, but
I'm sure I won't.
untap. But I have to do it because you're the only one that can stop my plan right now. Draw.
He's gonna blow up either this or this.
No, I'm gonna do something way worse.
Way worse.
I'm gonna play my land for a turn, which will be a mountain. I'm gonna pay Chris Mirror. I'm gonna cast a Soul Ring. Soulless of the Rings. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I'm gonna cast Yossi, the Morning Star. Legendary creature, Dragon Spirit has flying. Whenever the Morning Star dies, target player skips his or her untap step. Tap up to 5 target permanents that player controls. So here's where this gets spicy. I'm gonna pay 1, and I'm gonna tap the Balloonman. Let's blow up 2 little balloons that are dragons because it doubles because of my mentor. So they're gonna come in, bink bink, 2 dragons. But legendary rule will apply to them instantly. I have to sack two of them because I have 3. I'm gonna sack both of them, the 2 copies. 2 copies will die, triggers twice. Whenever it dies, target player skips his or her untap step. Tap up to 5 target permanents. You're gonna skip your untap step.
Okay. Lynch can't block if you tap his only blocker.
Are we friends?
Totally.
Are we friends?
I was waiting for you to ask.
Kevin, I'll target you with 1. I'll tap down 5 things. I'll tap down 1, 2, 3.
Well, in response, I'm gonna tap the mana sources for mana.
Okay, so your commander,
Yep.
Soul Ring,
2 floating colorless.
Savannah,
They don't untap in the untap step?
no. Wooded Foothills.
I can hit him if you tap down all the creatures.
I'll do 1 here,
So we got
2,
1, 2, 3.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Okay.
So now you don't have an untap step.
Yeah.
And
So you are gonna have to kill that on your turn. Otherwise, we don't play the game anymore.
Straight up.
well, here's where the Balloonman does the cool things. The mana.
Didn't 2 of those things die?
Yeah.
Yes.
So who else is skipping there?
And I'll do the last one at you. Now I'll tap down 1, 2. I'll do the maze. Go to my combat, and because I'm gonna tap with 1 thing, I'm gonna tap the fear missing or attack with the fear missing out. I'm gonna go at Kevin. Kevin, you're taking 2, and I had Delirium. Whenever fear missing out attacks for the first time each turn, if there are 4 or more card types in the graveyard, untap target creature. After this phase, there's an additional combat phase, which I do have more than 4. Creature, land, enchantment, sorcery in the bin. So
Alright.
first, you're taking 2.
2.
Yes. Now untap target creature. I'm gonna untap the Balloonman. Additional combat. I'm not gonna swing. Actually, I'm gonna swing. I'm gonna swing Joe, going your way.
Sure.
Jason for 2. So now I go to my main phase 2. I could just do this. Why not just be this guy?
Yeah.
Tap
I'm
them all
gonna
down.
I'm gonna pay 1, tap it, pop,
Yeah.
make 2 balloons of the Morning Star again,
That's the game.
and get 2 balloons.
It's not the game yet.
It's not.
No.
And then I'll pop it. They both come in. They both die, and I'm gonna target your thing.
Target 5 of his.
Target.
Target 5 of whatever.
1, 2. It doesn't matter. The rest
Well,
of
I
your
got
things.
lands left. If you're smoking us, you should smoke us. You should like tap all our lands.
Or should I do that? Is that fun?
It's polite to end games.
Just do the luck.
Okay, so I'm
Also,
gonna.
if we board wipe, we're out of the lock, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We're now top decking until someone gets a single mana removal.
Because then I'm just gonna be hitting everyone
Yeah.
in the air.
Someone
pretty
needs a
much.
path to exile or something.
We'll finish who you're targeting again, right? So you're targeting me for one of them, is what you said.
Yeah. So I'm gonna target you, and I'll tap down your 1 guy,
Okay.
and the other things don't really matter. And then my other one will die, my copy of it, and I'll tap down your lands.
Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, I mean, I'm pretty well.
So now you pass.
Now I pass.
Okay, I don't untap.
No.
Nope.
I draw.
I thought I had a way out. I think we're locked.
Yeah.
And I pass.
It's gonna be death by some needles.
Yeah, that's fine.
Pass.
Pass. All right, so no untap. Draw.
He can still only hurt us with one creature every turn.
It's true. You can do
Which
it.
almost makes this worse. I wish he could murder us right now.
Go.
So the way it works is I'm making 2 copies of the Morningstar Dragon, and whenever it dies, a target player skips their next untap step, and I can tap up to 5 target permanents that player controls. But I'm making 2 copies of it because of my mentor, and I can activate the Balloonman twice because I'll untap it with additional combat. So I can target every single person and keep their stuff tapped down and just keep swinging. But I can only swing with the dragon or something bigger because of Kevin's enchantment.
Is this classified as mass land denial in bracket 3?
Back at 3 with the
So
Morningstar
this is
Dragon.
definitely not a bracket 2. Would it be considered mana denial? Is target
I
permanent?
think they said if
They
you
just said
deny
if-
more than 5 lands every turn.
Yeah.
It says target permanent.
It's such a sick play.
It's crazy.
Yeah,
It
it's
says
good.
target permanent. Yeah, keep going.
Okay.
I'm
I'll-
joking.
There's
go with
there's
card.
1 mana removal.
Yeah.
There
Somebody
is.
just has to.
There's a swords in here somewhere.
even
Alright.
well, you're gonna have to hold a planes in your hand.
Yeah.
Alright, I'll play a command tower for my land of return, tap my command tower, make 2 copies of the Morningstar. They'll come in, the 2 copies, but they'll die instantly because of legendary rule. And I'll tap down, well, you guys won't have an untap step, and everything is tapped down, I believe.
All right,
Please
everybody.
continue.
This is a little mini game called Dig for an Answer.
So I'll go to combat. Now I have to swing my fear missing out. I'll swing this at Jason, swing 2 at you.
Okay.
So when it attacks, I have Delirium. I will get additional combat and untap a target creature. I'll untap my Balloonman. I'll go to my second main phase. I'll swing this dragon going at Kevin.
Okay. Can't
So-
block it.
So 5. Then I'll go to my second main phase. I'll pay 1. I'll copy my dragon again. So I'll get 2 copies coming in tapped or coming in.
Do you think we should count? Because you have a total of 20 tapped things every turn, right?
It's 15. 3 instances of 5.
So I just want to make sure he can actually tap down all our stuff.
So that
No.
player controls.
Yeah. And to this point, it's the skipped up, and then he skips his untap.
So these are going to die.
Yeah.
And now everyone can't skip their untap step.
Okay.
And I'm gonna pass. Because I only can attack with 1 creature because you're enchantment.
Yeah.
Fucking balloon, man.
Blown balloons of dragons.
No untap draw. 7 cards, don't discard pass.
Untap, psych, upkeep, draw,
Yeah.
Psych.
It's like,
pass the turn.
All right.
Quick magic.
Turn 8.
Someone's gonna see this and be like, I can't wait to make my friends all be
Yeah.
miserable and
6,
not
8.
untap. Don't
Alright,
be
we
that
got-
guy. Don't copy Daniel.
8 cards. I need to keep this.
this is how you lose friends.
Yeah, this
Raymond
is why
ta-
Ray's not here today.
We're gonna
Ray
pitch.
fought with Daniel and said, stop ballooning me. I said I was the balloon man.
All right. I'm gonna pitch. Cancel out of the forge for turn.
What's
You
the
gotta be
covenant?
fast with it when you're struggling. It's not. Come on, speed, like a chess clock. No, I'm just kidding.
I'm gonna use a mana. I'm gonna equip the mercenary to this 1/1 so I can draw 2 cards from Skull Clamp. All right, I'm gonna pay 1 mana. Do the Morningstar again. 2 copies entering. They both will die. You guys can't untap. Go to my combat. Fear missing out. Big Kev. 2 going your way. Trigger on that. Delirium. I'll get additional combat. I'll untap the Blue Man. Lynch. 5 in the air. Then I'll go to my main phase 2. I'll use the Blue Man again. Make 2 copies of the dragon. Come in. They both pop. You skip your untap set. I'll pass a turn.
So I get my 5 life
Gain 5
back
life back.
because we have reread dueling grounds.
It's
No
really
more than 1
just
creature
one.
can attack
Yeah.
each turn.
It's only fear missing out.
No more than
Yep.
1 creature may block
That's
each
actually
turn.
so much
So
sicker
you-
than I thought. It shuts
so-
down extra combat.
Or
Who got hit with the dragon? I did.
I got once.
Clarify, we had to go back in time. He doesn't get to attack, so he gets his 5 life back from when he tried to hit us with this Morning Star.
Yeah.
I get my life back, so we're restarting. We're caught
Yeah.
up. I draw for turn. I will discard Arden.
Upkeep, draw.
I hope you get a swords, though.
Oh, I need to land first. Pass the turn.
All right.
But look, he got all that.
It'd be so great to come out of this so we could do
Set
something.
me free.
Oh. Because it doesn't matter. Myriad Landscape comes in tapped.
Oh, okay.
It doesn't matter.
Untap. Death by 1,000 cuts. Draw.
I like this. Gives us lots of time to look.
Yeah.
Let's do the balloon thing. Tap the balloon, get 2 copies of the dragon. Legendary rule. They both pop. You 2 can't untap. I'll go to combat. Lynch. Take 2 damage. Delirium will trigger. I will untap my Balloon Man. Go to my main phase 2. I will pay 1, tap it, get 2 copies of the Morning Star. They come in, they die. No one has untap step. Pay 1 red. I'll cast a Faithless Looting. I'll draw 2 cards, discard 2. Draw 2, discard 2.
I should have killed the Balloonman out of Zusa, but you were getting so scary, and I had never played against this deck to
I
know
mean,
it did this bullshit.
hindsight's always 20/20. I'll agree with you. I think kill Azusa after I draw.
We just play on the show, and I get just as shocked as anyone else. I'm like, fuck.
Yeah.
I didn't know this deck
This
did
is
a
good.
Morningstar loop.
Azusa's
That's
a
all I
threat,
can do.
dude.
Pass.
And
And
it-
honestly, neither did I until I read these two together.
Yeah.
Draw.
I didn't follow my
With a
own rule,
delirium,
dude.
this is a 4-card combo.
I didn't follow my own rule. You never want to be the first guy to pop off, because then you just get kneecapped.
Yeah.
Ancient Tomb, Game Changer, so should be an answer.
Don't do that unless you have a spell to play with it, because
Yeah.
it's just going to tap
I'm
it.
tapping one,
Oh, there you
and
go.
I'm playing a Commander's Plate. And then because,
Yes.
might as
Oh.
well, it'll auto-attach to
Oh,
Cutthroat
God,
because of the hammer.
I didn't answer.
But you still
you
need to
didn't.
untap it.
Yes, you do. But he has protection.
I lose 2 life to the Ancient Tomb. You know, if I ever have a blocker, my blocker's bigger. For those who don't know Commander's Plate, equipped creature gets +3/+3 as protection from each color not in your commander's color identity. My commander is red, green, white, so unfortunately he's also red, white, so he's can target me all day long. It normally is equipped 5 for a non-commander, but because of the hammer, I was able to auto-equip it. Thank you, Hammer Trigger. Unfortunately, it doesn't untap my shit.
Untap, psych, upkeep, draw a card. Pass the turn. I think I have too many now. 1, 2, 3.
Yeah.
You have nothing?
I need a very specific combination of 2 cards. I need a plains and a swords.
Kevin, don't you have Reliquary Tower?
Oh, I do have.
You do? Yeah, never, you don't need this card ever.
I have 8 cards.
Yeah.
I'm passing the turn.
Like, in fairness to the Jolly Balloonman deck, it should be faster than this. Normally, it's just this,
Yeah.
slowing this down.
Yeah.
Untap.
I'm trying to kill with scissors.
Play a land.
Whoa.
Oh, please do
Oh,
it.
No. Table is yours. Oh, that's turn 10. Table is yours.
untap. Upkeep draw. If I keep drawing lands, I'm gonna scream.
Gotta get something.
I was tempted to try to make a deal with him, like let me untap and I'll smoke one of these fools. But this is so evil, I don't even want to be on his team. Just keep tapping my shit.
I will.
Yes.
I'm gonna pay 2, get 2 copies of the Morningstar, or pay 1, excuse me. 2 copies. They both pop.
Sure.
Both of you guys.
All right.
No one taps.
Are you tapping the Bogart shenanigans too?
Yes, we can.
Okay.
How about my dueling grounds?
Yes. I'm gonna go to combat. Kevin, you're stopping me from untapping or attacking with more than 1 creature. You gotta take 2.
Okay.
Delirium, additional combat on top of the Balloonman. I cannot attack again. Main phase 2, I will pay 1. Create Morningstar. Again, they both pop. Lynch, no untap step. And that's all I got in my hand.
Draw.
The importance of 1 mana removal.
For the people.
I'm gonna play a plains. It's a forest
It's also a forest.
because of your thing.
Yeah.
Tap that.
Hit him with the birds of paradise.
Half delayed halfling.
hell
I
yeah.
played a creature.
You might as well.
There were toys the Hobbit children had that never seen before. All the beautiful and some obviously magical. Because the only action I'm getting is reading flavor text with the bullshit Danny's doing.
Skip the untap, upkeep, draw. I'm not doing anything on my turn. I'll hit you with a piece of relevant flavor text. Arboreal Grazer. Here we go. You ready? This is actually
All right.
really- We fight to stop a tyrant, but we also fight for the gentle creatures who have no concept of what befalls their
Oh,
world.
that's good.
Hey, I'm gonna share the Ancient Tomb just because of it. There is no glory to be gained in the kingdom of the dead.
Nope. Dust Bowl. Dust has no time to settle as new dust arrives.
Yes.
All right. Table is yours.
He can't stop us from having fun.
You
Okay?
can't, no.
You
Draw
can't
my
take our
card.
freedom.
Play a mountain. Awesome, more lands. I'm gonna do what I should have done last turn. I'm gonna pay 3.
This lock.
I'm gonna
Get me off
flashback.
Mr. Balloon's wild ride.
Yeah, is this what he does all the time? He just
No.
locks people down?
No, I'm gonna discard 2 cards, draw a card, just because exiled. Draw 2. Discard 2. Discard.
I didn't even cast Cloud.
It's true.
Tell you what,
They
when we
call myself
untap, I'm going to get to play a hell of a turn.
Tap 1. Tap the Balloonman. Get 2 balloons. They both pop of the Morningstar. No one taps.
Oh.
Go to combat. Kevin, take 2 damage.
that-
Additional
You
combat.
guys are welcome.
Pay 1 into the Balloonman again in my main phase 2. Get 2 more Morningstars. They come in. No one has an untap step because they die.
Oh, yeah, this should be tapped. There you go.
Pass.
Draw.
Because I draw nothing.
Okay.
Ooh.
Double forests.
No.
I mean,
Pass.
flavor text. All right. I'll skip my untap. Come
Well,
on.
it's only hurt as a seed.
If I ever needed a Path of Swords, it's right now.
Yeah. Yep.
It ain't it. How about, anybody know what a soul ring says? Lost to time is the artificer's art of trapping light from a distant star in a ring of purest gold. Sweet, pass it to
Not all beautiful things are fragile. Commander's Blade.
I will discard an arcane signet, which says it started as a mere drop of water. The magic mirror crystallized into much more. Table is yours.
Hell yeah.
Untap. Upkeep, draw.
We gotta get a sword. You
I'll
gotta
tap,
get a sword.
I'll tap 2. I'll cast an Iron Mirror.
Oh yeah, man.
Let's pay 1, attach a skull clamp to it to kill it, to draw 2 cards.
Dead man.
Yeah.
We're halfway there.
1, 2, 3.
Halfway there.
I'm gonna just put Gazdelny, Streetwise Lookout. It's a human scout. Creatures I control power 2 or less can be blocked with creatures with power 3 or greater. If an ability of a creature I control with a power 2 or less triggers, that triggers additional time.
Okay.
Well, he's a
What trigger
power
do?
2 or less.
Yeah.
Oh, 2 extra combat.
Yeah.
You guys will die twice as fast.
Yeah.
Okay, I will pay 1. I'll create 2 copies of Morningstar. You guys seen this before.
You're getting good at this now.
Balloons tapped.
Bam.
Balloon dragons are popped.
Bam.
You guys don't untap.
You
Go to
got
my
it.
combat. Kevin, 2 more damage. Trigger Delirium, untap my
Don't worry,
balloon man.
guys, I got this. I'll tank it for the team.
Yeah.
Additional combat. Go to my main phase 2. Pay 1. Tap the balloon man. 2 more dragons of the balloons. Come in and pop because legendary rule. Lynch. No one taps that for you. Pass.
No untap. Draw.
Oh, just 1 piece and you guys
Pass.
just hose me.
Yeah.
Come on, baby.
You can do it.
You're still going.
That ain't it.
That ain't it. Right.
I'll do a forest.
Yeah.
Tap that for an Avacyn's Pilgrim.
That's the thing. Like, if you-
We'll hit you with a flavor text. Avacyn's protection is everywhere. Apparently not. From the holy church to the sacred glade, all that we see is under her blessed watch.
12 now, right?
So, while we're doing this, I'll just say the flavor of my deck,
Tar
it's all
pitcher.
1 mana ramp. Because I want to get John out on turn
Yeah.
2. I have like 15 pieces of
Table is yours.
This is a crazy lock. I didn't think I'd be able. This deck would do this.
If you clamp that thing before you attack, you can get 1 more damage on me every turn.
I'll tap for 3. I'll cast a War Leader's Call. Creatures I control get +1/+1. Whenever a creature enters the battlefield under my control, it deals 1 damage to each opponent.
Now we're getting blasted.
Yeah.
So now I will pay 1. I'll tap the Balloon Man. Get 2 Morning Stars.
We all take 2, right?
Yeah, everyone takes 2.
Because.
Or everyone because 2 creatures entering, everyone takes 2.
Yep.
And they will pop. You guys won't have untap steps. I'll go to my combat. Big Kev, 2 damage. 3 damage because it gets buffed.
We're getting down to it, dudes.
Yep.
That swords has to come quick.
Now this will untap for Delirium. Go to my main phase 2. I'll pay 1. Tap the Balloon Man. Get 2 more dragons. 2 more damage.
2.
Yeah.
They will pop. No untap Lynch. Then I'll pass.
I pass a turn.
All right, man. Here we go. Swords are pass. Swords are pass. Pass turn.
All right. Turn 13. Draw. Oh, shit. Oh, shit. Play him out.
Make it
Oh
happen.
God.
It happened.
And what do we need at this point? Do I want a recruiter back? Is there something I can do with that? Or do I care about having haste? It's Goblin Grenade. Sacrifice a Goblin to have a deal 5 damage to a target combat once. We
Okay,
will
so someone has an untap step. Out of
pitch the Bogart mob to it. We get back the recruiter. And I get to do some recruiter stuff. Yeah, recruiter trigger. Because it came back from exile.
looking at the board state, Lynch, you're probably gonna have the untap step. If I give it to him, he has 10 cards in his hand with a bunch of mana. He has goblins that can one-shot everybody. You probably get an untap step.
Please board wipe.
Kevin, does it taste salty in here?
It tastes
bit.
like straight sodium.
Put that on top.
Cool.
Table's yours.
Cool. Untap everything. Upkeep draw. Oh, you guys are screwed now. Pay 2. Arcane Signet.
Hell yeah.
I did draw this. Swiftfoot Boots. That could have helped.
That's gonna hurt.
But one of you will still have the untap. But let me do it first because it's probably the most optimal thing to do.
Okay.
Pay 1. I'm gonna attach the boots to the Morning Star.
Seems good.
Now
That's fine.
I have to pay 1 to tap the Balloon Man to give 2 copies of the Morning Star again. So 2 enter. Everyone takes 2. They're gonna pop. You 2 will not have untap step, but I cannot untap it now, and I can't even draw cards because. So I go to my combat. I will swing. I feel like I hit Lynch now because now he's at untap step. I'm gonna hit Lynch for 5 in the air.
Take
Me
5.
and Jason aren't much threats when we can't do anything.
Yeah.
Okay.
But I only can attack with 1. Pass my turn.
So untap.
You untapped your stuff.
All right.
So
Yep. We believe in you, Mike.
We could make deals.
Now ice this guy.
We could be friends.
Remember how in this game he let you draw a bunch of cards and I never did anything to you?
Yeah. Let me just friendly reminder that Cloud has haste. All right. It's time to smash.
I have 11 mana.
You have the tools to
So
make
we
a
gotta
difference
do this.
right now.
So 5 would go to Cloud. Ancient Tomb. Lose 2 life. Tap 3 from my colors. Cast Cloud. Cloud attach up to 1 target equipment you control to it. I will move the Hammer of Nazan to Cloud.
We're still cool, right?
He is haste.
We're still friends.
We stopped being cool like 6 turns ago.
8 turns ago.
Tap for green. I'll play a Colossal Hammer. I'll use the Hammer's ability to equip Colossal Hammer to Cloud.
Oh.
So now Cloud is
Huge.
a 16-14. So Colossal Hammer says equipped creature gets +10/+10 and loses flying. Normally it's equipped as 8, but because the hammer it'll auto equip.
Yeah.
All right, so I'll do white, colorless, and I'll cast Havlar, God of Battle. Creatures you control that are chanted or equipped have double strike. At the beginning of each combat, you may attach target or equipment attached to a creature you control to a target creature you control.
Nice.
So Havlar will go there. I will then move. Yeah, because I guess even if it phases out, the problem will be the other issue. All right, so I'll move the Commander's Plate over here to Cloud. So
Nice.
Cloud is rolling deep. The Colossal Hammer, the Commander's Plate, and he's double hammer time.
Strong arms.
Whoa, can't touch this. All right, I'm gonna go to combat. I'm going to swing at you for 13, 14, 15, 19.
19 double strike.
19 double strike. But on attack trigger, I will draw a card because I have 1 attacked. And then because he's power 7, I create womp 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 2
tokens.
treasure tokens.
2 treasures.
Dope.
Now we can go to blocker step.
Yeah, definitely gonna block with my streetwise outlook
Okay.
and graciously died for the cause.
No other triggers happen because no combat damage to a creature. I have 1 land and 2 treasures. Pass turn.
Yeah.
All right. Untap. Psych.
Where's your swords,
Yeah,
dude?
Draw a card.
You still have the swords?
That ain't
His
it.
bad thing.
John's flavor text. Anyway, nothing to do with you surprises me anymore, Doctor. Pass turn.
All right. 14.
It's my way of playing the game.
Draw a card. Flavor text. It's time for the Smash Smash song.
Yes, please.
Table is yours.
If only.
I love it. Untap. Upkeep draw. This is a interesting top deck. I'm gonna pay 2, 3, 4, 5. Pay 5. I'm gonna cast a Zealous Conscripts. Haste whenever it enters, gain control of target permanent till end of turn. Untap that permanent, gains haste. So I have 1 snazzy target. Look at that Cloud right there with a big ol' equipment.
For my thing. So I'm going to crack this in response.
Probably won't have a blocker.
he's gonna
He's
fly
gonna
at
tap
you.
everything down.
Well, I'm going to beast within the thing that gives you the 2 of them.
Oh.
That does the thing. Okay.
That's why I was so worried about counting. I was like, I
Oh,
need
yeah.
to save 3.
All right.
Now he steals Cloud.
Now I get Cloud. You can keep the equipment over there because I'll get it for 1 turn.
At least it doesn't have double strike.
Everything's still equipped to it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but you don't have double strike.
Oh, I don't?
No.
Only
that's-
equipped creatures I control.
That sucks. I was about to kill Kevin.
I think
Well,
it still kills me.
Oh, no,
it still kills
him.
Kevin.
Yeah.
It still kills him. Well, I'll pay 1. I'll tap the Balloonman to make a copy of the Morningstar. Only 1 this time because you killed my guy. I'll pop it. Yeah, I'll pop it because of legendary roll. You guys take 1 for entering. Mr. Jason will not have an untap step. And I'm going to go to combat. I'm going to swing Cloud at Kevin. And I'm going to swing the Morningstar at
You
Lynch.
can't swing 2 creatures.
Yeah.
Swing it at Kevin.
Dead.
All right.
You got hit with a...
Wait, how much? It was 19?
Oh, you only had 10.
Thanks for buffing your guy, Lynch.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sorry, Kevin, got to do it to you.
Ooh, I get it.
Then I will pass my turn and give this back to Lynch.
So I untap.
No, it's his turn.
Draw.
Also, he has a kill on...
All right, so I will play a Nyxos Shrine to Nyx. It doesn't really... I will tap this for green, white, tap the Nyx. I have 1, 2, 3, 4 devotion. No, 5 devotion. So I will get 5 floating. Yeah, I get 5 floating white. Yeah, this is only 3, so I can force this to block that one. Then I will do a red, and I guess I'll go crack this and get a mountain.
Lose a life.
Yeah, I can get the
There you go.
plateau still works,
Plateau.
right? For each of those reds.
Okay.
Then I will tap this, lose another 2 life for 2 of the colorless. So I need 2 white, 2 red. So we'll do that first. So use the 2 white, 2 red. Then I'm gonna use 2 colorless. So I need 2 more. So I go to 1.
2 life for the 2 colors.
So I have 1 floating white. What we have done is we've paid into level 2. Equipped abilities you cost 2 less to activate. Then I paid into level 3. Whenever a creature you control attacks, up to 1 target creature blocks this combat of Fable. Whenever a creature
attacks.
So if I attack with all creatures,
have
I
to
can
block.
assign blockers.
Yes.
Yep.
Yeah.
Since I need to use this mana before it goes away, I'm going to use the 1 white, green, add 1 mana of any color because I already have my 2 colors, white and
It
green.
matters because it makes it uncounterable.
Thraneth, Nubelia's Light, Human Knight, Vigilance, Trample, Lifelink. Once during each of your turns, you may cast an aura or equipment spell from your graveyard. So if you do manage to kill something, and my equipments cost 2 less to activate, so I can move this at will. So this doesn't have haste though, even though it has all those other things. Equipped abilities cost 2 less to move this over to our Robe of Stars to our Havlar God. Then I'll go to combat. At the beginning of combat, I may move target it. So I'll move the Commander's Plate over to Kutzmill. So then I will swing out with everything at you. Triggers. I'm going to make Zealous Constructs block Kutzel. I'm going to make the Beast block Havlar. So the only thing that can block anything would be this. Morningstar. This is 16. This is the 16.
Double strike.
And then double strike. And then I have a draw trigger, a draw, and I create
You draw 3 off that, don't you? Because 3 creatures are attacking.
2, 3. I create 2 treasures.
Damn, that thing's ripping.
I have to block because you assigned it for me. Thank you so much. Those 2, and I will use the Morningstar to block Cloud because it does not have trample.
Hold on.
Cloud with my Morningstar. So blocks have been declared.
On blockers declared step still. So I will sack 2 treasures.
Okay.
Red. Tap this. Any color. Flash in. Embercleave.
Oh my god.
Embercleave costs 1 for each attacking creature. 1, 2, 3. When he enters, attach it to target creature you control. Cloud. He gets +1/+1 double strike and trample. So now I got the trample, and now I got the double strike and trample.
That's my favorite equipment of all time. Dude.
Let's go to damage. We now kill both of your guys here. Those go by. So then how big is your guy? So we have a...
6/6.
It's 6/6.
And I have a 17 double strike trampler. So how much are you taking? Should I break out a calculator?
It's more than 21.
This warms my heart.
17 times 2 is 34 minus 6, 28. Oh! So you're taking 28 damage.
Commander damage.
Commander damage. Yeah.
Can't cast spells on his turn.
Can't cast spells on my turn. Oh, come on! Yes! Kutzil, you finally did something for me!
Have I told you the story of Icarus?
Flew too close all of a sudden.
You still get, yeah, however you want to do it.
So I will block Cloud, and I'll die to commander damage. When it dies, it'll be on the stack, but if I die, it just goes away.
fizzles.
It goes away, so I won't even
I'll
get to
take my
use it.
beast token back.
Oh my gosh, welcome.
Welcome.
Welcome to the dead zone, brother.
Yeah.
Tap this, and I cast Topia Sprawl.
I got you, B-Dog, don't worry.
Oh, he killed the phone when he killed him.
Yeah.
Peace! I hit you with Cloud.
And no one was sad to see him go.
All right.
Ugh.
No, just the once, because one of them one or more
One more.
Yeah.
for combat damage.
Oh, okay.
Well, no, I
No,
did
'cause
hit
it
twice.
hits twice with, that's why I was saying with double strike.
Yeah.
So it's 2 triggers.
So then I get to draw the 2. For that, go to my discard phase, discard 3 visits.
I'm here live at the table with Jason. Jason, how does it feel to untap and get to play Magic?
Oh, wow. Yes, right. It feels great. Great there, Kev. We've been waiting a long time for this.
To be fair, if I did survive that, I was going to keep him tapped. I was going to let you have it.
Yeah.
Because I didn't want that hitting me again. I don't know if you saw, but my eyes lit up when you read I couldn't cast stuff during your turn. Because I had a deflecting palm to do the 30-something back at you.
I kept feeling, I was like, he's looking like he's going to do something.
But as soon as he told me, I'm like, okay, well.
Deflecting palm can't deflect if you can't cast it.
Kutzel's dope, dude.
There was a time where I didn't know if Cloud was ever going to make the party.
We were reading flavor text and shit.
We lost our mind. We were like when you're in the desert and you just start like losing your mind. We were like, ooh, flavor text. Remember the flavor text days? That's what I did during COVID. We read flavor text to everything.
So we'll pay 4.
Oh, there he is.
Cast Franco.
Does he have haste?
Yeah, from this guy.
Ooh.
Franco, tap him. Put X 1/1 red goblin creature tokens into the battlefield, where X is the number of goblins you control.
I still hate your deck.
We'll make 3 goblins.
All I'm thinking about is if I ever see your guy, I would never Genoscript Azusa. It's going for Goblin Boy. Balloon Man.
The Balloon Man?
Azusa forgives you.
Oh, he's a human clown.
Yeah.
Not even a goblin.
Yeah.
Dude, he looks like a goblin though.
Clown ass looking. This guy's wearing size 32 clown shoes.
Play a swamp.
What you need?
He has a lot that could have
Oh,
happened.
well, that was
Maybe
bad.
not.
Whatever.
Can't.
Yeah, play Mod Auntie. Other goblins have +1/+1, and they can tap her to regenerate another goblin. Although it had done that another order. I forgot my land drop, but that's okay.
Your enchantment saved the game. The old crusty enchantment.
Table's yours.
Oh,
Ooh.
you're gonna have to deal with this.
Oh, I forgot about the.
That's gonna slow me down.
Don't stop
All
me
right.
now.
Draw for turn. So legendary permanents, total mana value 5, 8. So is this free?
10, 11.
This is a legendary also.
I'm gonna cast Excalibur, Sword of Eden. The spell costs X less to cast for X. The total mana value of historic permanents, artifacts, legendaries, or sagas are historic. I have enough to play Excalibur for free. When he comes in, thanks to the hammer time,
Yeah.
I will.
I got a response.
Oh,
Ooh, for the cast?
can't cast spells.
You can't get. Oh.
Oh.
Did
Nice
you
one.
want, well, if you wanted to do that on your turn,
No.
I'd rather not
No,
just.
it's a
stop
thing
you.
I cannot do on my turn. So.
That damn cat.
Yes,
No,
that
no.
damn cat.
Nope.
That cat gets you again. I'm going to equip Excalibur to Cutzel.
Because of hammer.
Because the hammer of Nazan lets me, when equipment ETBs, attach it to target creature you control.
Okay.
What is that?
But I got it, so I don't pay for it, right? It was free.
Yeah. What does it do?
Equipped creature gets +10/+0 and has vigilance. Then I have Nahiri, Forged in Fury. Affinity for equipment. This spell costs 1 last for each equipment you control. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So I just got to pay a red and a white, which I'll do here. So red and white. So for her. Whenever equipped creature you control attacks, exile top card of your library. You may play the card this turn. You may cast equipment spells without paying their mana cost. Okay, so I'll tap these 2. I'll cast Power Fist. Equipped creature has trample, and whenever this creature deals combat damage to a player, put that many +1 counters on it.
Yeah.
He can only maze so many things.
That's what I'm. Yeah. Don't put him on your big strong guy.
Yeah. I think that's the smartest thing to do with what I have. I'll go to combat. You can activate your land, though, to maze one of my guys. So I'll
Maybe
swing
it's
everything.
the biggest trampling thing, which is probably Cloud.
Cloud is the...
No, the Power Fist, right?
Oh, trample, yeah.
Yeah, Power Fist
You
is
still
trample.
get the attack trigger off Cloud.
Oh, I get the attack trigger of Cloud?
Well, and technically you get 3 triggers of you choose what blocks.
Right. So,
Yeah.
but first we'll go to... I'll first resolve him drawing. So I have 3 cards, so I'll draw 3 cards. 1, 2, 3. I create 2 treasure tokens because Cloud is bigger than 7, or 7 or bigger. Attacks, exile top card. Whenever an equipped creature you control attacks, exile. So this will trigger 3 times because I have 3 triggers check. So I'll exile 3 cards. Sky Shroud Claim, Reaver Cleaver, and Arena of Glory. I may cast those this turn, and I may cast equipment without paying their mana cost. Guess I'll make your hasty goblin guy. Chieftain, block, Cutzel.
And this thing has vigilance, so it doesn't have to tap.
Oh, right.
But he does tap.
He does tap.
No. Well, he's going to untap.
Oh, yeah.
And
Well, because I have 1 of each, right?
Yes.
So 1 block here, 1 block here. Whenever he deals combat damage, to a player. Well, yes.
Yeah.
So he'll get some counters depending on what you do.
That's fine. So we need to not, right?
Oh, because that would kill him.
I don't want to take a whole bunch of damage. Yeah.
And then you can maze him.
Yeah, maze him.
So
How much
he's
am I- if
mazed,
I-
so
if
he
I- if-
untaps.
Yeah, so if I block with just him, I'm taking 7.
You blocked with him. How many goes over? 3 goes over?
Yeah, right.
And then it would be 7 the next time, so that'd be 10 total.
Well, and isn't there technically another goblin here tied up blocking Cloud even though he's not attacking anymore?
Sure. Yeah.
Yeah. 3, well, it's trample, right? So 3
yeah,
would go through.
Through me, right? So 3.
Add another 3 onto him.
Okay.
So then 7 would go through. So that'd be 10 total, right?
10 total. So that'd be 9. Okay. Okay.
This is a 16-6 with double strike.
We block like that, so I'm taking 10 total from this, right?
Yes.
Okay, when it goes over. Okay. The Mad Auntie will regenerate the Goblin Chieftain. Right. Okay, and there's that. So he'll die. Shenanigans deals 1 to you.
Okay.
He gets regenerated, right? So he never sees the graveyard, right? And then there's that. And then I take 10.
So this thing gets 3 counters on the first hit, 7
Yeah.
counters on the second hit
Yeah.
for a total of 11 counters.
I would then get 2 card draws off of him for 1 or more creatures dealing damage to a player. So first hit, draw a card.
Second hit.
Second hit, draw a card. Forest. I played a forest for turn. He's untapped. All right, I'm gonna tap 3. Cast a Sword of Fire and Ice. I will equip the Sword of Fire Ice using the Hammer's ability. All right, I'll put it on Cloud. I'm gonna cast Spirit Mantle on Havlar. It's an enchant creature, gets +1/+1 as protection from creatures. I will now cast a Reaver Cleaver for free, which is equipped creature gets +1/+1, has trample. Whenever this creature deals combat damage to a player, create that many treasure tokens. And I'll attach that to Cutzel. Still my 2 treasures. This stuff really, responses. I'll tap these treasures for white, red, and then tap this Misty for green because I still have the forest. And I'll cast Dog Meat. When he enters, mill 5 cards. 1, 2,
Oh, there's
3,
the trample.
4, 5. You may put an aura equipment card from your graveyard to your hand. So I'll put the Staff of Hermes to my hand. And that's it. I got blockers. And an Ancient Tomb and a Halfling.
All right.
You've turned the corner, Mike. Now you're the bad guy.
I know.
All right.
For a while, I was a no guy.
You either die a hero or live to see yourself become the villain.
Play the swamp.
Did you make it this far?
Like, are the tribal still goblins?
We had that. Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
1, 2,
He did that with the Merfolk. He was tapping Merfolk tribal.
5, 6, 7, 8.
keep
Okay.
it.
So let's do this. So we're gonna cast Muxus. So there's 2 red and 4. When Muxus enters the battlefield, reveal the top 6 cards of your library. Put all goblin creature cards with mana value 5 or less from among them onto the battlefield, and the rest on the bottom of your library in any order. So there's a Strip Mine, Funeral Rites, Goblin Balloon Brigade, Swamp, Voracious Dragon, Goblin Balloon Brigade.
Would have had before the 5 goblins that you made him draw that he was like,
Sorry about that one.
That's
get off
all
my
good.
lawn.
I got a water draw 7. I was like, too bad.
We play the Goblin Lackey. Whenever he deals damage to a player, you may put a Goblin permanent from your hand onto the battlefield. We'll Cranko. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 goblins.
He's doing the goblin thing, dude.
10 goblins.
I love it.
Then next thing, Goblin War Strike.
What does that do?
Goblin War Strike deals damage equal to the number of goblins you control to target player.
What a great game! What a great game! Who saw that coming? I thought I was
could one shot someone.
I thought I was gonna wipe you out. I was feeling bad over here. I don't feel bad anymore.
I knew they could
So-
do that.
The thing I was going to do on your turn before that was Delirium. Play only on another opponent's turn. Tap target creature that player controls. That creature deals damage to a player equal to the amount of its power, right? So you were at 14, he was at 14.
You were gonna smack me for
With your own
14.
gun.
So
but
you
then-
you had that to do the same thing to Cloud. I had deflecting pump to do the exact same thing to Cloud, but that cat stopped
I'll
us.
tell you, what's really hilarious about what just happened, first of all, how much damage is that?
20.
You just got blasted with a 1 minute sorcery.
1 minute, sorry.
See,
I told you love seeing this guy's deck. Who would have believed this is how we did? Look at my board state. I had like everything. And you know what's funny? I didn't even need it. But I had a Blade Historian in my hand and the Ramp. I was making sure double strike is happening in this deck.
After
And
all
you
the
still-
nonsense here and here, like the old school fair magic prevails.
But you know what's funny? To speak into why he had a tough time knowing who to kill was you mentioned that you could have possibly one-shotted him.
Yeah, I had
Was
a
all
bunch
of
of
us
cool
really like? It wasn't easy for you to figure out who to kill at first,
No.
or not.
Two Cressy cards stole the game.
If you stayed with us, I got you're
my
happy.
God.
You're like, there's no way Lynch isn't winning this.
16 turn, 17 turn game.
And I think you got locked down the hardest by the lockdown.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then drawing the cards you didn't want to draw.
I got locked
When
down
did you
pretty
draw
hard.
this?
Oh, forever ago. When I was locked down. I had this turn 1, and I was like, cool, big creature stuff. We'll be able to do something. This during the lock. Okay, we'll hold on to this forever.
Dude, that was awesome. That was
Oh my
really
God.
like, talk about a game where we were like, are we ever getting out? Like, had you not had that enchantment, he was gonna.
Yeah.
His full lock was having us locked out.
What did you have to kill me? I know you had something.
I had some. I don't know if it would have been a true one shot, but it would have been really bad. I had the.
But I'm glad we played it out. You know, normally in an LGS,
difference.
someone might have just scooped. Be like, whatever, he's got it. You've got this. Let's not play it out. But we did what you won't gonna do. We played it out.
And I thought I was gonna get out of the lock. I had the Seedborn Muse in my hand, but then he actually tapped
So he
all the
untaps
lands.
all his stuff.
You were close, and I was hoping you were gonna get the exile.
Because, I didn't know if you'd have some sneaky life gain thing or something weird, so I needed as much as I
Well,
could
I mean,
get.
I could have, like, we all just wanted to kill you at one point. And I felt the trauma, the bonding of the trauma that we had over here.
After this, he gotta go.
You didn't
Sorry,
well,
buddy.
you didn't think about it. Yeah,
Fair. Fair.
you had to go.
No matter what, Jason.
But I know the Stacks players out there really enjoyed watching that. That's all I can
Yeah,
think of.
let's see how many people. Did you enjoy watching us suffer and just pass and discard?
Tax is fun, everybody. Trust us.
It's a lot of fun.
Right? Yeah.
Dude, great game
What-
again. How was it? How was it back to beat you?
Oh, it's always fun. Always fun.
Yeah.
I love being here. So it's good seeing you guys. Good getting games in.
Dude, that was an awesome roller coaster.
Yes.
That
Did
was
you see
insane.
yourself coming out as a winner
No.
when we were in this? You were ready to scoop. You were ready to be like, he's got this.
Yeah.
In a normal situation, would you have played this out this far?
Yeah. With my friends and stuff.
Okay, you would have.
Yeah.
Would you have played it out?
I don't know, dude. When I get hard locked like that, sometimes I'm like, man, it might just be faster to play another game. But I'm so glad that we didn't.
I'm glad we
'Cause
finished it.
We climbed out of it.
It was-
Thanks to you.
Yeah. It's the thing of just like having the conversation of like, all right, does anybody have one drop removal that could do anything here?
Yeah.
That we could draw into. And then if we do, sure, whatever. It doesn't take that long to do
Yeah.
all that. So
Yeah.
No.
Well, Daniel, you locked us hard, and we hate your deck, so you won in
that's all
spirit.
good.
yeah.
But I'm glad my buddy Jason took it away.
Good
Yeah,
game.
you-
game.
You
Good
helped
Good
us.
game, Kev.
You helped us not have a non-game today. Thank
I
God
had
for
to
your
walk so you could
enchantment.
run.
Yeah. And hey, guys, thank you for watching the show. And if you can support us, consider joining Patreon. Again, we have an awesome pre-con league that you can come and play some fair magic with some fun restrictions that force us to build fun cards and see really cool combinations, even if they're not game changer cards. Magic has 30,000 cards, and a lot of them are fun. And I think the cool thing about our pre-con league that we're playing in our Discord is we get to have fun exploring some of those cheaper options that are still fun and awesome to see. If you want to support our show, get a chance to play with us in the Discord or hang out, upgrade your decks, join the Patreon to help us out because it really helps us out. And until next time, I hated his deck. I don't hate your deck. I love it. I love that you killed me when I didn't expect it there.
so cool.
And I hated your deck a little bit, but I like that I drew cards.
It was fun.
And you know, today I can't say I hated my deck because at least you got to cast him. At one point, I didn't think that was possible.
It killed 2 people.
It got to murk somebody.
It got to murk some people, so Cloud did Cloud things. Final Fantasy 7, peace! If you really want to support I Hate Your Deck, there's a lot of ways to help support us. Number one way is through Patreon. Patreon is a great place where you get to join our community. We have a Discord where we play a lot of Magic with our friends, and there's such a community of people from around the world in our Discord. So if you want access to our deck list, do you want to play Magic with a lot of people from all over the world and interact or help brew your decks, the I Hate Your Deck Discord through Patreon will help you get all that done. Hey, if you've been liking I Hate Your Deck, hit the like, subscribe, and ring that bell to get notifications when we have new episodes coming out. And we also have bonus episodes. If you want to see those bonus episodes that were too hot for YouTube, join our Patreon to check that out. Hey, it's time for the random Patreon shoutouts. I'd like to thank Zachary Blowers, Eric Wade, and Red Bose. Thanks, y'all. If you want a shout out, you need to be a tier 4 or tier 5 patron where we give shout outs. Now, we love all of our patrons, but it's just one of the perks of being a tier 4 or tier 5 patron. Without you patrons,
we wouldn't be where we are today, and we wouldn't be able to keep making content. So thank you so much for helping us make this show a reality, and we're really excited to keep bringing you great content for the years to come. I can't wait to be able to bring my son on the channel once he gets old enough, let me tell you.
I hate your deck. Wizards of the West Coast, tapping out and slinging spells. Wizards of the West Coast, tapping out and slinging spells. I hate your deck. Wizards of the West Coast, I hate your deck. Wizards of the West Coast, I hate your deck. Join the I Hate Your Deck Patreon exclusive Discord to get the various benefits and be able to play Commander daily with people from around the world in our global community. I hate your deck.